You watched the short and maybe you laughed. You're good at that. Or maybe you felt something shift underneath the laughter. This video isn't about celebrating how charming you are or how good you are at making people feel better. It's about asking what you're protecting people from by never letting them see you when it counts. Every family has a pressure that needs releasing, tension that builds, emotions that are too big or too threatening for a system to hold. And the clown is the child the family needed to diffuse it all. Maybe the parent was volatile, prone to rage or shutdown, and you learned early that a joke, a funny face, or a perfectly timed observation could shift the whole temperature. Maybe your family was suffocating under secrets, and you became the pressure valve, the one that could make everyone laugh and forget, at least for a moment. You weren't born performing, you were shaped by necessity. The parent's mood was your responsibility. Their emotional regulation lived in your hands, and you became extraordinarily good at reading what the room needed and delivering it because your survival depended on it. So you learned your own feelings are less important than the feeling of the room. Your pain is manageable, and everyone else's is the emergency. And if you can make them laugh, you can make them okay. And if you can make them okay, you're safe. And here's what it looks like now. You are loved. People light up when you walk into the room. You know how to make anyone comfortable. And you can read the room faster than anyone else and shift it with precision. And you're profoundly lonely inside of it. The moment something real is about to happen, the moment vulnerability is about to land, the moment someone asks you what you're finally feeling, you deflect, maybe with a joke, a funny observation, or something that makes everyone laugh and breaks the intensity right before it could reach you. And people let you because the performance is so good and so practiced, so necessary feeling that nobody pushes past it. You have many acquaintances and very few people who actually know you. The people closest to you feel the distance, but they can't name it because everything looks fine and fun. And you're the life of the party who goes home and feels the weight of all the performing, the panic when the room goes quiet and serious, or the exhaustion of never getting to just be. Relationships are where this really shows up. You're charming, you're fun, but the moment the relationship asks for depth, the moment it stops being entertainment and starts being intimacy, you deflect. And your partner feels that distance. They know something is being protected, but the performance is so polished that they can't quite reach it. You can be more lonely inside a relationship than if you were alone. Your compass got completely hijacked by the room's compass. You read tension with stunning precision. You know what everyone needs before they know, and you understand the emotional temperature, and it can shift in seconds. That's a real skill. But your own signal, what you need, and what you're feeling, that got buried so deep, you barely remember that it exists. Your internal compass is still there, but it's been redirected so thoroughly outward, you've lost the ability to hear it. You're so attuned to what the room is feeling that you stop knowing what you're feeling. You can tell you what everyone else needs and have almost no signal about actually what you need. And here's the thing. The moment you stop performing, the moment you get quiet, you panic. Because silence is where your own feelings live. And silence is where you have to feel the weight of everything you've been carrying. So you keep moving, you keep performing, you keep finding the next joke, because stopping means facing how tired you actually are. Clowns live almost entirely in fawn, but it is the most charming, most sophisticated expression of fawn you've ever seen. It's not obvious appeasement. It's humor as the offering that keeps the peace. It's diplomacy through laughter, social intelligence weaponized in service of managing the whole room. You're a natural negotiator, but what you're negotiating for is safety, yours and everyone else's. The gift in this response, the genuine capacity to bring people together and to create ease in difficult spaces, to make people feel less alone, even if you've never let them do the same for you. When you see that that's working for you instead of against you, it's not performance. It is authentic connection. It's the difference between making people laugh to protect yourself and making people laugh to share joy. What shifts when you finally let the room go quiet? It's terrifying at first. The silence feels dangerous. Your nervous system starts firing, say something, do something, fix this. But if you can stay in it even for a moment, something else becomes possible. You might notice that people don't actually need you to fix their feelings. They need you to feel your own. You might realize that the people who matter actually want to know you, not the performance, but you. And that vulnerability isn't a burden you're putting on them. It's an invitation to actually see each other. It's the slow, strange relief of dropping the mask and discovering that people stay, that you're loved not for what you produce, like the jokes, the lightness, the entertainment, but for who you are underneath. That your own pain, your own needs, your own quiet truth are worth protecting as fiercely as you've protected everyone else's feelings. The clown who stops performing doesn't become boring or heavy. They become real. And that realness, it turns out, is exactly what connects people. Not the laughter, but the willingness to be seen underneath it all.